Okay, how are we doing, guys? In today's video, I just want to talk about something that's really been on the front of my mind lately. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been thinking lots on this topic and really starting to understand actually the importance of it, how it relates to me. And then I saw a video, I think it was 2 days ago, from my mentor. He uploaded a video on this exact topic as well. He said it in a much better way than I can say it. But the information in it kind of really gave me clarity on what I was thinking already. And summed up exactly what my thoughts were really perfectly. So I really want to make a video on it today, get what I'm thinking out into the video, share it with you guys, and hopefully can provide some value. And also it helps me, obviously, in the future I can look back and see how I was thinking. Now, with the YouTube channel, over the past 2-3 days, I've actually started to get some momentum. We're getting some views on my latest video. Organic views as well, people are clicking on it, watching it, getting some comments, and on my shorts as well, I'm starting to document my journey. Sorry for my dog. I'm starting to document my journey from like day 1 to day 365 of trying to reach 10k per month from online remote sales, and we're starting to get some attention. And through that, I looked into the analytics of who's actually watching my videos, and it is generally young men, so from the age of like 17 to 25, I think it was, men. So this video here is going to serve value to that demographic of individuals, and I know it's going to help you if you do apply what I'm talking about and if you do really take in what I'm talking about. Now also, I'm just winging this video as well, making a quick video, try and make it uncut as possible. So yeah, there's a couple things I want to go over. If I do start repeating myself, I apologise, but yeah, we're just going to give it a go. So what I want to talk about is the importance of understanding you have no time. As young men or young women, or young people in general, we're 18, 20, 22 years old. I'm 21 right now. We look at the future and we look at how we have 40, 50, 60 years of our life ahead of us. And yes, that is true, but right now we are in a phase of our life and a period of time in our lifetime that we will never get back. And what you do with this period of time is so important for the rest of your life. To sum up really the period of time you're in right now, as a young man, if you're anywhere from about 18 years old to 20, 23, 24, 25 years old, most likely you're in a situation where you have a lot of freedom in terms of what you want to do with your life. You can travel if you wanted to. You can go out on the weekends if you want to. You can be undisciplined. You can do anything you want. You'd probably still, majority of you living at home or something, or you're living in a rental where it's minimal rental expenses. Your expenses are extremely low. Pretty much you're in a great period of time where you have all the opportunity, all the freedom, and all the flexibility to make whatever decisions you want to without the burden of it affecting other people in your life that you care about. So with this period of time, you need to make the most of it. Okay, you need to understand that this period of time you have is not going to be there forever. When you're 25, you may have a child, you may have a wife, you may have people you need to take care of. You may need to be responsible for a family and take care of those people. And you're not going to have the same freedom, the same flexibility, the same opportunity, the minimal living expenses as you do in this period of time. So what that means is when you're that age, you will not be able to take the same risk. You'll not be able to have the same opportunity. You will not be able to make the decisions. When you have that burden in your life, or I say burden, it's not a bad thing to have a family and stuff like that, but it obviously doesn't give you the flexibility you may need to become successful. During that period of time, you won't be able to take the same risk, make the same decisions as you can in this period of time. So what I really want to reiterate is during this period of time, you should not be wasting any time, because yes, you have 40 years ahead of you, but really only have 5 to 10 years to set yourself up for the rest of your life. From when you're 18 to 25, you should be doing everything you can to learn as much as you can, take as much risk as you can, travel, network, meet as many people as you can that are going to help you level up, spend money on courses, spend money on mentors. One thing you can always get back is money. The other, one thing you'll never get back is time. Time is so finite, it's so scarce, money is so abundant. So if you're thinking of spending money on a mentor to help you improve your life, if you're thinking of spending money to travel to meet someone that's going to help you with your life, spend the money. You're only going to get this period of time once in your life, and you need to make the most of it, because if you do not learn what you need to learn, if you don't learn the principles of life, if you don't learn the laws of the game, how to win, during this period, the rest of your life is going to be set up where you don't have the time and freedom to learn it. So you might be 25 and you're starting to obviously have those living expenses, the people you need to take care of. You're not going to be able to learn what you need to learn to have a life of fulfillment and abundance, because your time is so caught up in just trying to survive, trying to keep up with staying afloat and providing for those you love. Whereas if you learn everything now, when you don't have that, I'm going to say burden again, you can then put things in place in your life now, so that when you're 25 and you want to have a family and you want to provide for people, you can do this and enjoy it and it be fulfilling and stuff like that. But yeah, you really need to learn this stuff now, and what topics you really need to be learning as a young man, I believe, is anything that's going to help you increase your physicality, your physique, your ability to fight, to be fitter, more respected amongst other men, sales, business, anything to do with money, become more educated on that as well, and then just emotional intelligence as well. So start studying like Stoicism, anything to do that's going to kind of give you more wisdom, more knowledge, more insight on how to become successful, how to have better relationships, treat people better, better network, all that stuff that's just going to help increase your ability as a man, increase your network, and increase your financial status. If you do these things during this period, when you're 25, when you're 30 years old, you're going to be able to have a family and be able to give them a good life, and really be able to provide for them and take care of them. I think as a man, that's what you should be aspiring to do. Obviously, you want to make money and stuff like that and live a good life for yourself, but at the end of the day, I think you should have the desire to provide for those around you and give them a good life. And you can only do this through making the most of this period of time you have now. If you try to do that during that period of time when you have a family and stuff like that, and you're already drowning in because of bad decisions you've made with consumer debts, with mortgages, with all the other bullshit you get told to do, you're really going to be underwater, drowning and just trying to stay afloat rather than prospering and making the most of your life. So I hope I didn't really repeat myself too much throughout the video, and you kind of get the point. Essentially, to sum it up, what I'm trying to say is, as a young man, you're in such a special place in time right now. Special place in a period of your life where you only once in your life you get to make the decisions you get to make now. Only once you get to take the risks. Only once you get to start that business, learn those topics, move countries, whatever it is. And you need to make the most of it, because if you don't, the rest of your life you're gonna suffer because of the decisions you made now. You're gonna start making bad decisions because you don't have the education you should have learned, and it's gonna set you up for the rest of your life to live a life of shit. Struggling mortgage payments, struggling on car loans. Your wife's not happy because she's working 60 hours a week to try to pay bills. You're not happy because you're working 60 hours a week. You can't see your kids. You can't give them a good life. So to sum it up, start learning everything you can now. Start taking risks. Start spending money on mentors, people who are going to help you level up. Get around good people who are trying to achieve stuff. Start understanding you don't have as much time as you think. Yes, you have 40 years ahead of you, but really, you've got 3, 5, 10 years to really make those decisions now that are going to give you the next 40 years of your life of enjoyment and fulfillment. So, yes, start taking action, start learning, reach out to me if you want to chat, network, whatever it is. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.